welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, party people. It is a dreary Sunday here in Pennsylvania. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Discussions with Dave on the daily something or other with the things and the discussions with Dave, potentially about Disney. Actually, today, so look, been a minute. Last couple Sundays have been busy, been out and around. It's definitely water. Has nothing to do with light lager at all from a local place. But welcome in. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Obviously, we had the Thanksgiving stream, which was absolutely fantastic. Had an absolute blast cooking and hanging out with all y'all, all yins peoples. Oh, we getting right into it. Sharon Powell, thoughts on the Steelers? I have many, and we can talk. But yeah, had so much fun on Thanksgiving. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Let's welcome everybody in. What's going on? Nicole Happy Hunt, welcome in. Mandy V, Debbie Thunert, hello, welcome in. Jeanette, Sebastian the Crab, hello, Jeanette. Mr. the Crab is here as well. Matt, what's up, dude? Hope you're well. Tigger, Jeff, Sean W. What's going on? Sharon Powell, thoughts on the Steelers. G. Wilson hanging out in ninja mode. Thanks for being here, G. Jay Grubbs, my guy. Stephen K. Hello. Stephen K. was over on the Twitch stream earlier, I think Friday night. Hanging out. Loved hanging out too. It was blessed to your family as well. Yeah. It was, Tigger Jeff. It was a lot of fun. Gianna jumped in on it, cooked some stuff. It was good. For sure, but welcome all of you in. Thoughts on the Steelers, Sharon? Here's where we're at. I said 2 years ago, in April, 18 months, if you really want to get specific, that the Kenny Pickett pick was terrible. It was a horrible pick. I don't know why you would go that route when you did in the draft. There was much, much, much better options out there. That has turned out to be correct. You could have tanked 2021, right? Tanked 2022. Yeah, tanked 2022. Got CJ Stroud for this year. It would have been fine. Jill Dufour, welcome. And Nathaniel Bellis, hello. Hope you are well as well. Yeah, it was a bad pick. An absolute bad pick. With that, Stephen K, yes, you died a lot. Yeah, I did. Warzone. We can talk that in a hot minute because I think I'm gonna head over there after this. Probably 8ish. Might actually pop the stream up if enough people are interested. If peeps are hanging, but they should not have drafted Kenny Pickett, and we are seeing what that has done to this team. Having Matt Canada for another offseason, obviously he's been fired, but the Steelers are in complete disarray. If you are a fan of the Steelers, it's been bad and it's going to get worse. They need to tank a year instead of playing 8-9, 7-10 ball, which is stupid, and grab one of these quarterbacks and just hope, or get rid of everyone and go for someone like Derek Carr or Jimmy G. One of these guys, one of these Ryan Fitzpatrick-esque journeyman over the years. But that's my take on it. I have literally not watched the NFL in 5 weeks, I think, maybe 6. I don't know. I got rid of Fubo at least until bowl season here. I'll probably get it back here later this week, just because. So, but a few more folks to say hello to that popped in. Let's see. DizRN, hello. Nathaniel Bella said hello. What's up, man? Disneyland fan. What's up, dude? Kenneth, what's up, dude? Welcome in. So huge thank you to you all. If you're new here, say hello, pop into the chat. We're relatively friendly. And huge shout out, huge thank you to all of our patrons out there. Debbie Bernfeld, Mandy V. Debbie Bernfeld, who is actually in the world of Disney currently for the first time in forever. Saw her on Jeff's stream on Disney Dream earlier today. Looked like she was having an absolute blast with a whole bunch of friends. So that is fantastic. Mandy V, Jill W, thank you. Jay Sanudo, Karen Cook, Jeanette Sebastian the Crab, thank you. Nicole Happy's Hunt, and Kenneth H. If you want to join the Patreon, the link is down below in the description. You can pop over there. It's $5. More to come with that at the after the first of the year. I got some ideas. Eddie Coog, welcome in. Surf Bum, what's going on? Welcome in. Martin Memphis, welcome in. Kenneth, welcome in, my guy. And yeah, let's go Cowboys. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm okay with that, but absolutely not. So we got that. A couple other quick notes. First and foremost, and I'm sure it's been talked about all day. I honestly didn't get a chance to watch much of it at all. But Corey with Magical Night of Hope last evening absolutely crushed it. Corey and the crew over there, Steve as well, doing all the production stuff. But $62,000 for Give Kids the World, which is insane to me. So great job by them. Thank you to all who donated. It's a testament to what this community is. It's a testament to how passionate we are about Disney and how passionate we are about sharing that. So it is a unfathomable amount of work for those gentlemen. A lot of time that they're putting into this. Good on them. I definitely need to go back and watch it. Jeanette, thank you for dropping that. That's there. Yep, it's fair. It's fair, Kenneth. We are passionate about each other. Not in that way, though. Oh, yeah, definitely go watch that. Couple other things. If you're bored and you're still looking for some gifts, I know you know where we're going with this. I should probably head on over to the good old Bijux Boutique. Just posted in the chat. Lots of sales going on currently as we go into the last few weeks prior to Christmas. Head on over there. Gift cards / certificates, whatever she does, are available. You can find it there, or you can download the Bijux Boutique app on your phone. And with that, there's like some sort of loyalty program. If you sign out, all that fun stuff. If you share it out, sign up, you get points. If other people buy stuff, I'm not 100% sure. Brandy was trying to explain it to me prior to this, but is what it is. J Grubs, treats coming your way, Dave. Been traveling for work and I'll give them out. J Grubs, you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Let's hold on. Should I see if I can? Let's see if this actually works. Because last time I did this, it didn't. And okay, maybe sort of. Hold on, gotta do something here. Let's do this. Get a little more. This is called. It's the tree. Look, we have a tree here. It is great and awesome and cool. Now, the best part is all of these have little notes from all y'all that Oodle Lane put together and sent out. So all these little notes, there's, I don't know, 60 of them here, 80 of them here. Appreciate you all for them all. Kofa Creative Studios, welcome in. Tim Rempel, what's going on, dude? Welcome in. But they're here. They're distributed. They're here. Then we got the couple lovely ornaments from the Dreamer Deborah. But look, we're festive. Prior to this, we actually decorated the tree today. This is weird because I'm not gonna look at the camera like that. So I'm just gonna talk. We're good. So yeah. Decorated the tree. That's always fun. boatload of Hallmark ornaments, all of them, all going all the way back to 1980 something or other. So Hallmark ones grown up. Yep. This is why I book more trips. Yep. Yep. It's good stuff. It's absolute good stuff. So, yeah, we got that. Corby Sinclair, welcome in. Wanted to say a huge thank you. I hadn't talked about this much. I may have here and there. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if it was on stream or off in any capacity. But as of the Thanksgiving stream, got monetization back. Didn't have it on the channel for a hot minute. Still don't have ad revenue, but monetization is back. So thank you all. Appreciate you all for watching and all that fun stuff. So kind of a big deal. What I wanted, that was my goal, was to get it back by the end of the year. So that's a little channel news. Cool. Gonna continue to do these on Sundays and need to figure out what content we're gonna put out otherwise. It's kind of where we're at here. So cool. Polynesia's a new tree in the lobby, says Mar. I did not see that one. I did see the one at Wilderness Lodge. Went up. You got the big one at Grand Flow. Polynesian. Oh, this I get the joke now. The Polynesian does have a new tree in the lobby with really cool decorations on it. Now I get it. I am a turd. It is in my house. That's true. Yes. I get it now. For sure. So how's everyone been doing? Hope you had a fantastic weekend. A good start to your Christmas season here. We're 10 days. We're 15 days away from Christmas. It'll be 2 weeks as of tomorrow, which is crazy. We're actually having Christmas for my family this coming Saturday, and my father's sister and brother-in-law are coming in. So that's always fun. We do it early every year. It's a blast to get to see everyone, get to actually hang out instead of run. And it's just, a couple hours here. It's the day on Saturday. So it's good times for sure. So looking forward to that. And then, before you know it, we are going to be there. It's Christmas. Then it's New Year's. And then we're into 2024. Somehow, some way, we're almost there. Which is crazy to me. It is crazy to me. We're almost to 2024. And we can talk that down the road. That'll probably be another Sunday night that we can dig into what 2024 looks like, what the 2023 wrap up is, and what 2024 is going to bring. It is a leap year, Mar. There are 29 days in February. Exciting stuff. Super exciting stuff. But 2023 is a doozy for sure. If you've been here for any amount of time, you're well aware that the 2023 bingo card got thrown out the door about April. So it got blown up. But going into 2024, got some goals, got some hopes. Not hopes. Got some goals, got some plans. Both personal, channel, work, all that fun stuff. So hope you guys are starting to think about that as well as we move into the end of the year. Thankful for what's happened, what's going on, and what's next. So we'll talk about that. Talk a little bit about that over the next couple weeks. Cool. What else we got? Oh, we can go into this a little bit. So 2024 brings a big birthday for the one, the only Mr. Dawson, who will be turning 12 which means if you remember back to 2018, there may or may not have been a mother-daughter trip for Gianna's birthday in the spring. Well, it is Daddy Dawson trip, father-son trip, if you will. This coming spring, early summer, whatever you want us to call it. But yeah, so that will be a May trip, going down for 4 days. Booked the room a little while ago. Got flights today, which were about $100 cheaper than I've been looking for the last couple weeks, couple months to be honest. It was the exact same flights. It wasn't like I switched times or whatever, but excited for that. So we are going down. We have a few plans. Dawson wants to ride what he wants to ride, and he wants to eat at every steakhouse every day. He said, I want to eat steak. I said, okay. I said, what steakhouse? He goes, I don't know. I said, well, there's enough steakhouses to eat at one every single night while we were there, for sure. And he apparently took that as we are eating at a steakhouse every day, not the suggestion that it could be. Crazy. He's nuts. But yeah, so yes, we're gonna be eating steak quite a bit. Noah, welcome in, man. Aren't flights cheaper on Tuesdays? Yes, Mar, they usually are. And if I see it on Tuesday, I will go in and make the adjustment and get the $30 credit on Southwest. So it's one thing I do like about Southwest. If you keep an eye on everything, you can get the tickets, and if you find it cheaper, you can change it. They'll change it for you to that price. So it's good times. Super good times. So, but you are going in May too, Jeanette. That's interesting. It's very, very interesting. But yeah, so we got that. We got roller coasters to ride. We got food to eat, and we need to go to that Star Wars place that has the fun drinks. And that wasn't me saying that. That was the Dawson. Because we have had a blast at Oga's over the years. Mara, my daughter's booked our trips on Southwest. That's awesome. I like Southwest. Oh, really, Jay Grubbs? Let me know. Let me know. Any coordination? Yup. For sure. So May will be fun. We'll obviously talk more about that as we get closer. Trying to figure out what it's gonna look like, because we're flying super early on our first day, like right here at 5:30. I love a Disneyland fan. That's funny. I love it. That's fun. But yeah, so it's super early. So like day one, thinking Animal Kingdom, just because there's not a ton to do there. So we got that, but we got to go to all 4 parks. So we're there for basically 4.5. Long weekend, if you will. That's funny. And then the other one, hopefully one later in the year. I mean, you guys know that the goal still is health-wise to run the Wine and Dine in November. But I need to find the date because think it's going to be right at Halloween. I think it's going to be like the 2nd of October or 2nd of November, rather. Excuse me. So that may pose a, I don't want to say an issue, but might. We'll see. I don't know. The timing isn't as we hoping it was closer to Veterans Day, so wouldn't be as many days off. Jay Grubb's kid 21st birthday. Want to drink around the world and need expertise. Yeah, I kind of know that. Hope Dawson can meet Mando and Grogu when you travel to Batuu. Mar, that's fantastic. I hope they're still there too. I hope they're still out. That'll be awesome. Dawson will enjoy that for sure. I also will enjoy it, but Dawson will enjoy it as well. But yeah, so we got that. I'm trying to figure out food in general. It's interesting because Dawson's pretty picky, but he likes going places. Like for the experience, you can kind of tell already. So that's a good thing. Kay Atwood, welcome in. Appreciate you listening live. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, so we gotta eat at the China Pavilion because he likes the orange chicken there. He wants to eat at Steakhouse 71. Outside of that, he really hasn't said much. Everything I recommend is okay. He's been there. He likes them. So we'll check it out. Jacob's breakfast at Ale and Compass. Haven't had breakfast there in a long time. But it was good. So potentially breakfast at Ale and Compass. Yeah. Ale and Compass is solid. I like the really like the lounge. Doesn't seem like it's much, but it's pretty chill. Nothing super special other than the fact that it's open super late. It's pretty awesome. Zanlac says Boma breakfast. Boma breakfast is huge. Big fan of it. I like it. You got to get there though. That's the only concern. And I'm trying to think. Depending on, could theoretically do it one morning. We could do it the last morning we're there. Don't have much else to do. We're probably not going to do parks that last day. Probably not. Not sure. We'll see. Like my big conundrum now is the goal is to go in May and the goal is to go in November. The numbers work out that for Dawson and I, now that he is technically a Disney adult and has been for a couple years, the ticket cost for the 2 trips would be $100 less than what an annual pass would be. And I can for sure save the money on that annual pass. Be it getting an annual pass in May, waiting for when we get a room to use a 30% annual pass discount that we didn't have an annual pass. That automatically covers that without even thinking, probably for those two. And the other question is do you get the annual pass for Brandy and Gianna when we go, expecting to go the next year? This is all interesting to think about. I mean, I know it's just a strict numbers game, to be honest, but it's less of a numbers game if you didn't have to pay for what's the picture thing? Why can't I think of it right now? I say magical moments. It's not. What's it called? Memory Maker. If you still got it for free, that's $150 right there that comes off the top. And then I really wish they bring back Tables in Wonderland. They're not going to, but I really wish that they would. It was a fantastic, fantastic thing. Okay, out with Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace used to be our super sneaky way to get into the Magic Kingdom early and take all kinds of pictures. We used to get, excuse me, a Crystal Palace breakfast at like 7:10 when the park opened at 9, and this was before they let everyone in an hour early onto Main Street. And we'd go in, eat real quick, meet all the characters, go out, and literally have basically the park to ourselves early for about 25, 35 minutes to take as many pictures as we wanted with Jeej. So it was fun. Now, I mean, the food was always, from a breakfast standpoint, pretty good. Nothing crazy. Love the fact that it was a buffet. Plus, there was a nostalgia portion of it. We used to eat there occasionally growing up, either for breakfast or once or twice for a late dinner because we couldn't get in anywhere else. But I always enjoy Crystal Palace. It's good stuff. It's nothing crazy. Probably a little expensive for what you get, but you do get a character experience out of it. So it's good stuff. Zanlak's a lot easier to slip an extra trip or two with an AP. Yes, that's true. The only kicker now is the fact that I don't know what the hell MCO has done or what the hell Pittsburgh has done, because there isn't a cheap flight to Orlando at all. And even back in the day when everyone was saying, oh yeah, you could grab Southwest tickets on a random whatever day and fly to Orlando for $55 a person. Doesn't happen. There's no way. It never happened back then. The cheapest tickets you could get were like $89, $99. So don't get me wrong. And that's one way. Don't get me wrong. You're still looking at $800 round trip for the four of us, which isn't terrible. If we get back to that, I'd be happy. But those slipping in an extra trip or two, that it's tough. When if Brandy and I were to bounce and go ourselves for our 20th anniversary, which is coming up, it'd be tough. Not that it'd be tough. Let me rephrase. It'd be $800 in flights on top of whatever. So that's the kicker. We don't have some place that we can just do round trip. Yeah, J Grubs. I got them on Southwest for $375 after all the taxes and fees. It's like $750 for 2 tickets, when that used to be what I paid for 4. Which kind of sucks. Which now you're like, if you're going for an entire 11 days, you have to put some time on the front, time on the back. But why not drive? Well, I don't know. But it at least makes you think, maybe, hey, let's look at the train. Ride it back. You can take your car. You don't have to pay for that. You'd have a vehicle down there. So I don't know. All of it opens up a lot of stuff, and I haven't really dug into what we could do next November yet, because that's the big one. I mean, I have May pretty well on lock right now, but that is that. Good times. Or look at Philly and try and drive there. It's so hard to decide what to do about flights and cars and such. Philly would be a significant drive for me to the airport. It wouldn't be easy. The better option is Baltimore, for me, and they're the same ish as Pittsburgh. You might save $30 or $40 a person, which again, $120. That's pretty solid. It's a meal. What, 6-hour drive to the airport in Philly? This is saying with no traffic, it's 3 hours and 36 minutes. No, to Philly proper, I can probably get there in 3 to 3:20. But without traffic or with traffic, it would be a pain in the ass because it's 76 to 476 to 95. Tampa is an hour and a half from Disney. I have looked there, renting a car, doing all the fun stuff. Yeah, but Baltimore's 3. It's actually just under 3. And frankly, Philadelphia Airport is not super fun. I'd rather drive to Baltimore. Be a guys solid. Yeah, 3 to Baltimore, like door to door. 3 to Baltimore. Yeah, Southwest is great. I mean, even if go here, I go Southwest. Philadelphia pops up because they think that it's my home airport because I'm in Central PA. Yeah, BWI's great. MCO. So if I look at for the same and granted this is flying from Philly on Southwest. Yeah, everything's one stop. You're right on that. I'd have to dig into it. Maybe able to. We'll see. Park at Pete's, then fly, Mr. the Crab says. If you only knew. Not that that didn't happen before. Stephen K, we used to drive all the time. I'd do it overnight, usually 18 and a half, roughly. That's with stops and all that fun stuff. But look here, DizRN. What's Tampa look like? Why does that do that? Flights back are no fun. There's a nonstop in the morning to Pittsburgh and then a nonstop at 7:50 p.m., which would be probably what we needed to do. Oh, we could do something to beat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if saving whatever's worth it because then you have to rent a car, which I wouldn't do normally. I don't know. I might maybe try Sarasota or Dayton or Daytona, maybe. Stephen K, we used to drive. I really I wish it was 4 hours shorter, man. I would do it. Do it in a heartbeat. Kenneth, thank you for posting the Patreon link. Appreciate you. What do we spend all day looking at flights today, Jeanette? Really? It's awesome. Zanlax, Clearwater, St. Pete Airport. Only adds about 15 minutes or so and 45 minutes to Disney. Hour and 45 minutes. Sorry, I read that wrong. It's hour and 45 minutes to Disney. Yeah. No, trust me, I know there's options. Again, you weigh cost benefit, right? That's where I'm at. And sometimes the easy way outweighs, saving $180. especially if you're driving an hour and 45 minutes or flying an hour and 45 minutes away. And then nothing in my area to Sanford. Yeah, I can fly to Sanford on what is it? Spirit? Doesn't Spirit go there? I think there's another one. Maybe Frontier goes into there. I don't know. I know that Sanford's a possibility. The interesting thing to me, just because Allegiant, that's it, Stephen K. Thank you. The interesting thing to me is for the big trip, for a family trip, driving down and then taking the train back from Sanford. It's 19 hours, gets me to what is it, Woodford maybe? Sanudo, I have not ranted about college football yet. Welcome in, buddy. Thank you for being here. I ranted about the Steelers, though, like off the bat. Sarah Powell decided, or Sharon Powell, sorry. Sharon Powell thought that was extremely important to get my blood going already. About the stupid Steelers. Can't fly Spirit. I can't either. Yep. And that's where I'm at. If it's $375 to fly Southwest and it's going to be $325, might as well fly something else. I might as well fly Southwest, get my 2 bags for free, and not have to deal with all the other BS. Steelers rants would go on for hours. You're exactly right. Could for sure. So that's fun. I mean, if you want the anti-rant, if you watch DNC on Wednesday nights, which you can watch over on Dis and That on Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Times, with that good old guy Shep, and then Steve of the Steve's World's Multiverse over on Steve's World, hashtag all things fun. If you watched Wednesday night, we watched Luminous, The Symphony of Us. And surprisingly, it was good. Now, I still have a couple thoughts. One, the music was really good, but they ripped off Happily Ever After. You got rid of Happily Ever After. You put some show in. You brought back Happily Ever After. You put a show in Epcot that Steve and 5 other people liked. And then you put Luminous in. And I think that they clipped stuff from it. Like, for sure. For sure clipped something from it. But, anywho, Sanudo, I don't think you're wrong. But so you got the show. Now, the barge looks awesome. All the water dancing stuff looks awesome. I still think the fireworks are too plentiful. Watching it on TV didn't seem terrible. I have an issue that being there, loud, over the top loud. I still think the way to go is a drone show at some point. They have to do it over the lake. It'd be fantastic. I don't know. And I know what Steve filmed that we watched on Wednesday. He was fortuitous enough to have Spaceship Earth in the background, which had some kind of adder things to the show, which was cool. It looked like the good old Illuminations globe for a hot second. That was cool. I'm here for it. And I'm reserving judgment for this, but it looked pretty good. I was not anti. Let's put it that way, as I was Enchantment as soon as it came out, and that other Harmonious or whatever it was called, that large taco barge. I know a lot of people loved Harmonious. Not a fan. But this might be the first Epcot nighttime show that I am actually excited to check out the first time. Middle of the lake looked beautiful, glowing dumpster fire. I don't know. I didn't think that, Zanlax. I thought it actually looked pretty good. The water dancing stuff's pretty cool. Did I see Harmonious in person? Yes, I did. Did I pay that much attention to it when I saw it in person? No. But did I see it? Yeah. Um, yep. Yep. Too many explosions, right, Mar? Too much crap blowing up in a small area where people are too close to it. That's just my take on it. Like see the new garden area at night. I'm with you on that. I am expecting, even though I have very, very low expectations of what the Moana water trail is, and I don't expect to like it at all. And hopefully, it surprises me. Sanudo says, I find it funny Disney's not gone to drones. Many young kids are scared of fireworks. My daughter still hates how loud they are. Yeah, I mean, I remember hating them, hating how loud they were when I was a kid. So I get it. I'm surprised they haven't gone to drones. Has to do with how small that area is. They do use drones in Paris. They use drones elsewhere in the US. I think it has to do with the fact that they have to fly them over people to get them out into the water. And I don't know much about, hey, we're trying to keep this. We're trying to keep, we need to put 200 drones in an area. And is that area too small over the lake? That's my question. Is it FAA restrictions, Jay Grubbs? Is it FAA restrictions besides flying over people, or is it FAA restrictions because it's a flight path? Just and I was on a cruise last week. Just watched Steve's vlog today, and I'm leaning on the positive side. Need to see it in person before I make an assessment. Yep. I'm sure it's cheaper too, Sanudo. It's a combo. It's OSHA. I doubt it's OSHA. Might be safety, but I doubt it's OSHA. Thinking I'm going to like the Moana thing. I'm not going to like the Moana. Yeah, we'll see. I'm with you, Steven, on that. Oh, it's possible. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I don't know enough about it. OSHA's made because Moshe's mad because they make guys get on huge ladders and hold the drones. That's hilarious. That sounds like something Disney would do. Hey, Julie C, welcome in. Hope you're well. Bill Stefan, what's up, dude? Hope you guys are doing well. So yeah, so Luminous looks solid. I think that I am not as negative about it as I was Harmonious off the rip, and obviously Enchantment off the rip. Excuse me. But yeah, we'll see. You guys, Dave, can you give me a holiday drink? Give me a go-to holiday drink. Sunudo, what are you looking to do? Like, I'm not a huge fan of all of the super cranberry-y with all the spiciness when it comes to whatever. I mean, there was one I saw online. I've never had it though. It looked pretty solid. It's by this dude on TikTok that what's the guy's name? I was thinking. At any rate, it was some cocktail he made up. Eggnog with brandy. Yeah. The wife or the Christmas party when I go to the open bar, what should I get? bourbon on the rocks. That's it. Could do something cranberry. I mean, that's kind of Thanksgiving slash Christmas. Um, like I'm sure you don't want to drink some sort of like cream drink, right? Love Pugs. What's up? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. For sure. What else is going on? Trying to think, Snudo. Let me think on it, man. No cream. Yeah, I know, right? It's super not good. Champagne and cranberry. That's probably not terrible, Dezoran. It's all kind of bitter, though. Now that I have to pay for the Christmas party, I can get whatever I want. Yeah, right? Dude, just get yourself a good bottle of bourbon and put it in the back and don't let anyone else drink out of it unless you tell them that they can. She's banned from Timu. That's fantastic. I'm surprised it's taken this long to get it banned. Just put a candy cane in it. Yeah, it's true. You could just take some bourbon and swirl a candy cane in it. I'm trying to think. You could. There's got to be some sort of gingerbread martini that isn't creamy. Chinese have all your information. The Chinese have everyone's information, Sanudo. Now they just know what you and your family like to buy without having to hack into Amazon, which they've probably already done. Or Amazon just sold it to them, one or the other. What does the Dis and That holiday drink guide say? Steve would have water. Shep would have gin and tonic. Disney has a no-fly zone over its park. Get the government, give them specialized clearance, so it has. So that's great, right? That makes sense. Does not is. Oh, got it now. And I would probably go with Terramana Tequila, which sponsors Dis and That unofficially, the unofficial official watcher or sponsor of the things with the sponsoring. No, I don't like if it's a Christmas party and it's quote unquote fancy, I'm just having bourbon or scotch on the rocks, or I'm doing vodka soda with a lime. Like I'm not. You could do like vodka soda with a little bit of cranberry, a lime, and then yeah, it's probably good. I mean, if you really want to, you could put a little seasoning in that. Like if someone's gonna do it for you, good mulled cider. Steve would get his favorite drink, the wet blanket. It's fair. Margarita says Dibby Thuner. Yep, agree. I made a cranberry simple syrup for old fat. Yeah, that's solid. That's solid. They did that Enchanted Rose for one that I had there was really good. Spiced rum and coke. You could do that. Nothing like rum and coke. For sure. Dave, what's my go-to bourbon design? So I play on the $30 shelf. My go-to, if I can find it, is Buffalo Trace. Huge fan of Basil Hayden's, which is a little higher than that, $42 a bottle. Fan there. And if you want to spend a little bit more, Woodford Double Oaked is solid, like all of those. The Russell's Reserve 10-year, which is mid to low 30s, depending on where you live. It's super solid. And if you want to go cheap for mixers, but want something that you can drink, Henry McKenna, not the Henry McKenna 10-year, which is also really good, but just the standard Henry McKenna. I think it's not officially bottled in bond. I actually think it's only 80 some proof. But the Henry McKenna, you can get it in a handle here. And it was $21, which is great. So Disneyland fan says a really dirty martini. I make the best dirty martini on the planet. And I will stand by that. Frozen margarita or on the rocks. 100% on the rocks. Frozen hurts my brain as well. Need to get Shep a Christmas present. Everyone, please help me. I can't think of anything good. There you go. Put it out there. J Grubs, E.H. Taylor. Love E.H. Taylor. It's awesome. It's hard to find around here. Just got a single barrel Four Roses. I love Four Roses. It's good stuff. I like playing in that 92 proof Larceny. Four Roses, not the single, but just the standard small batch. What's the other one? Oh, I gotta think on it for a minute. Get Shep baby clothes. He'll need them because E's coming. Yeah, 100%. That's the go-to in this house as well. Buffalo Trace. I love Buffalo Trace. I just can't find it. We don't get it in Pennsylvania, or at least we don't get it in BFE Central PA. You can get it elsewhere. Disneyland fan. I really like Evan Williams. I do too. Evan Williams 100 or bottled in bond. The white bottle is unnecessarily good for $18. I used to swear by Makers. Makers again is good stuff. Like Wild Turkey, the 3 or whatever. But Bullet Rye. I'm a big fan of just the Bullet Bourbon as well. Bullet Rye is solid. You're ridiculous. Wild Turkey 101. You just said it. Yep. There you go, Disneyland fan. And Sanudo, you're not wrong. It should be in the question. Should be in the conversation, I guess, is the way to go. Way to say it. Try Bowman Brothers. I think I just had it. No, I didn't. That looks good though. I'm here for it. Costco sells Bullet and some other good ones at a fair price. I wish they sold liquor at Costco here. They don't. It's only $35. I'll check it out. If I can find it, I will. Had 2 other ones. Bardstown. Had Bardstown this a couple weeks ago for the first time. It was super good. What does Shep drink? Sanudo. He's a G&T guy. Gin and tonic. Big Tanqueray fan. If you really want something for Shep, look into like tiki culture. That's kind of his jam. That's why he loves Trader Sam's so much. But like he's into it hard. Not the Trader Sam's tiki culture, but like all of the real West Coast tiki culture. You go to some of these, we went to a couple of those tiki bars when we were out there, and it was crazy. A lot of people know a lot of stuff about it, but like making the correct bitters, all that fun stuff. He knows a lot more about it than I do. But if you want something a little off the wall, Tiki's his go-to. That and motocross. Shep the motocross star. Yeah, Sanudo. I guarantee there's some fun stuff you can find, man. J Grubs, we can talk. We can figure something out. Um, yeah, love Trace. I think I still have half of a handle left from the last time I was able to get it. And then I also have, so I have a handle and I just have a shorty, right? I have a standard 750 and handles are cool, but I kept the shorty and I think I have it, capped with a pourer in the closet still. J Grubs, I'll ask you, and Dizarin, I don't know if you're into bourbon that hard or not. If anyone in the chat is, go for it. But have any of you, do you have an infinity bottle or have you started an infinity bottle? For those that don't know, an infinity bottle, basically you take a cool bottle that you have, that some bottle of bourbon that you bought, whether it's special to you because it was a one-off, it was a single barrel, whatever, or a barrel pick or whatever. You take that bottle, and then every bottle of bourbon you get from there on out, if you deem it worthy, you put an ounce or 2 ounces into this infinity bottle. And on it, you just take a Sharpie, put a line. Doesn't matter where it is. It can be halfway up. It can be 3/4 up. I think mine's 3/4 up. But you put a line. And you just keep pouring bourbon into this. And as it goes up and up and up and up and up, you're making your own blend, basically, of everything that you've gotten ever. You're making your own blend. Now, people get really nerdy about this, and they like have an Excel spreadsheet of every single bourbon they ever put in and how much it is and all that fun stuff. I started writing it on it with a Sharpie, and now we're just well past that. But you have that line, and you don't drink it. You don't drink anything out of it until it gets above that line. And then once it gets above that line, it's fair game. You can drink it until it gets below that line, and then you just continue to go. Pot Still, I think, is the bottle I use. That's awesome. Excel spreadsheets are not nerdy; they are hot. That's true, Sanudo. I was playing in some Excel spreadsheets today. A, paying bills, and B, figuring out budget for the May trip with Dawson. I like Excel. I don't know near enough about Excel. Like, as much as I use Excel on a day in, day out capacity, most of that stuff's fed to me. It's a report that I run, and then I go with it from there. But from a manipulation standpoint, I feel like I really need to put like 6 hours into it, and then utilize those skills. But it's fun stuff. VLOOKUPs are my jam. Sanudo, I don't even know what that is. Your Excel knowledge probably well exceeds everyone's Excel knowledge that I know. Man, I need to shave, don't I? Look at that. Ugh. It's weird. But yeah, so that's an infinity bottle. It's good stuff. It's interesting because if you're a bourbon fan and you continually get something, it gives you a goal, right? You wait till the end, right? There's your patience, right? Patience is a virtue. Goes up, gets over that, can have yourself a drink. Yeah, I have a J Grubs. I think the bottle I use for my infinity is a what's the crazy barrel proof one? Oh, Stag Junior. Randomly, that's a hell of a story. So, you can't find it anywhere now. I walk into my local liquor store, walking to the back to grab something, and a dude from the back is walking to the front with 2 bottles of Stag Junior. And I look at him, I'm like, "Is that Stag?" And he's like, "Yeah." I said, "Are those sold?" He goes, "One is." I said, "So's the other one." Didn't care, just bought it. And I think it was only like $55, 65 maybe. I don't know. Went to grab dinner. We're geeking out about VLOOKUP. See, I don't even know what that is, Jeanette. It comes from Sanudo, so I'm afraid to type it into Google. Pre-made function in Excel which allows search across columns. Interesting. Bet Steve does. Of course he does. He knows everything. VLOOKUPs, pivot tables. I know what pivot tables are. I don't know what sum ifs are. Make me excited. Jesus. Calm down, Sanudo. Too excited. Jesus. That's funny. VLOOKUPs for sure. Oh, rocking. So what else? Do we have anything else? Because we're super excited about VLOOKUPs and pivot tables. I made a pivot table once. I was super excited. I was super duper excited about my pivot table. It was super fun. Whoo! All right, cool. So look it, I am gonna end it here. It's 8 o'clock. There's Warzone to be played, I believe. Might go live, might not. Might be live on Twitch tomorrow, might not. Check out Instagram, the Dave Daily, if you will. Dad Builds is up next at 9 p.m. Good hanging with you too, Disneyland fan. Appreciate y'all being here. So a couple things real quick. One, huge shout out and thank you to all of our patrons: Debbie Bernfeld, Mandy V, Jill W, Jay Sanudo, Karen Cook, Jeanette, Sebastian the Crab, Nicole, Happy's Hunt, and Kenneth H. If you want to become a patron, Patreon link is down below. Appreciate you all. $5 a month, one level. It's all cool. More to come after the first of the year on that front, because I owe it to all y'all that are patrons. So we got that. 2, if you happen to be looking for some women's clothing for yourself or for your significant other, head on over to the good old BJux boutique at the link here, because Brandy has some sales going on. Lots of sales right now. So deep discounts on some items. Go ahead, check it out. That's the website link, or go to your phone, go to the App Store, and check out the BJux Boutique app. You can go there. Always looking for women's clothing for yourself, Sanudo, obviously. Obviously, this is a no shame zone for sure. What are you doing, Winston? You trying to get back in here to say hello? What? Yeah, hi. Hi. What did I say? Did I say BJux Boutique or did I say Patreon, or what made you super happy here, buddy? Get the tree out of the way here real quick. Cool. Interesting. Now I got to move this back because there we go. What one's that? Is that this one? I guess so, huh? Yeah, neat. Cool. All right. Well, anywho, there we go. Everyone have a great night, great weekend. Wednesday night, we'll catch you on Dis and That, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go check out good catching up. We will get into some stuff here later this month about what's going on next year. So hope you're well. Have a lovely evening. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Catch you Wednesday. We'll be back next Sunday as well. Thumbs up would be great. Appreciate you, Mar. Thank you. Thanks, Kofa. Appreciate you. All right. Love you guys. We will see you all soon. Check out Dad Builds, 9 p.m. See ya. Bye.